Hi, welcome back. We've been working on 1-point perspective, 2-point, 3-point perspective drawings. Today we're going to tackle isometric drawing. So what isometric drawing is, that's one of the axonometric projection. It's really helpful to understand the structures. The 1-point perspective, 2-point, 3 points, it's all basically help us to understand the structures in proportions. This one, the difference between isometric and the 1-point, 2-point, 3 points, think of it as this way, more close up. So even though when you are looking at the objects, you will always see the proportional changes as it goes to the distance. But isometric drawing, that you will be able to see all different parts equally same. There is no changes in the proportion because of the distance. So let's get into that. So what you want to do is, remember I promised that we're not going to use anything else besides rulers and pencils. So hopefully if we have a fancy items, that would have been easy. We don't know how to take care of the angles. I'm sure there's a way if you fold the papers in a certain way. So what you're going to do is you connect the corners to corners. And what it does is, this gives us about 30, close to 30 degree. So this is not 30 degree, this is 30 something. But isometric drawing, it's supposed to be 30 degree on both sides, 30 degree. But don't worry, this is, it's close enough. So next thing what you want to do is just use the this wideness of the ruler and just start making a line. So I'm just taking a shortcut, taking an easy way, and start creating the parallel line. So other way to do is you measure each side and then start connecting it. That's another way to do it. And then you turn it around and then do the same. So these are for the beginners. You might want to align these lines accurately. What else? It's going to be all tilted. Some people just speculate the distance and they just randomly do it. Our eyes are not trained to do that yet. If you've been drawing for a really long time, then it's not hard to do it. But as a beginner, you just want to stick to the simple plan. So align it, and then draw a line, align it, and then draw a line, align it, and draw the line. Then go to the other side and align. So again, align one side of the ruler to that, and then draw the line, then draw the line. So this will take a little bit longer than the point perspective drawings. So before we get into any letters, what you want to do is you need to prepare the if you have it. If you don't have it, that's okay. We can just randomly draw. But just imagine that there's a grid. And let's try T. So 3 by 3. So we're going to create T. So now we're going to transfer this to here. So what you want to do is locate this 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, or if you want to go this way, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So any parts you can use 3 by 3, and then you can create T out of it. All right? Okay. So let's see if I can create a 1, 2, 3 here, and 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to outline those. So just like other point perspective drawings, we're going to be creating the letters. And so now it's a shape. On the ground, this T is settling down. So we just mark the T on the ground. Now, the question is, we're always dealing with the 3D. Same thing with the 1 point, 2 point, 3 point perspective. So how can I bring this up? Right? So next thing you want to do is always parallel to the edges. You want to draw the line down to the edges. If you have a triangle ruler, that's nice. You can just create that, but when you hit the first line, you stop. Hopefully that's a corner. But that's what the isometric drawing is about. It's supposed to hit the corner. So it's pretty good. Same, right? Same angles we created. So if you do not connect the corner to corner exactly the same, then it's not going to happen like this. So corner to corner. Oh, I'm a little bit off, but that's okay. Right? The same thing here. Next job you want to do is connect the bottom. Connect the bottom and connect the rest of it. And there you go. You have a T structure raised from the ground. So it was shaped before, now it's a 3D. How to shade this? The same rule applies when we were doing the 1 point perspective, 2, 3, and decide where the light source is. Usual light sources are left top, right top. So let's see if we can use the left top this time. So light is coming from here. So we're going to make the top parts 0. Just like before, make sure that you prepare value chart, right? That is always helpful. And the opposite side of the light source is here. So it's going to be 5 or 4, depending on what you want to do to the shadow, depending on the value. Some people like to make the shadow really dark, and some people wants to make this one dark and then the shadow a little bit lighter. But that's okay. It depends on the light effect. So next video, I'm going to show you how to do the value. Okay.